I'm gonna put you up for sale.
In this episode, we see a dog in a suitcase sit on a bunny. I'm not hanging crack, am I?
No.
And check the hanger for bats.
Got any bats in the hanger? I totally think I do.
If you don't look down,
I know, I'm asking them. Don't go up in there. I really think there are some. Straight talk. I think I can feel them. Well, let's continue.
Hi, we're in Fukushima prefecture. And a lot of people might think Fukushima is that place where that bad thing happened. And it's true, but it's more than that. It's actually a full prefecture. So it's not just the seaside town that was in the disaster in 2011. So this is actually a prefecture we haven't ever explored before. We've been through here before, but we have never done a trip inside of Fukushima. Like, I don't even know, aside from just overnighting here one time, if I've even gotten off the train in Fukushima before.
I've definitely not done much in this area, and I kind of avoided it because I didn't feel like I could do it justice for what people wanted out of it at the time after the earthquake and the nuclear situation.
Yeah.
I felt like people were just going to want you to go to the disaster zone and show them what everything is about, and that I didn't want to exploit that. So
just want to see it as a prefecture as it actually normally is.
Yes, so that gives you an insight to what we plan on doing, which is going and finding out what they're excited about here in Fukushima and what I'm excited about here in Fukushima.
So I mentioned that I overnighted here one time, and this was many years ago when I was hitchhiking from Tokyo up to Hokkaido. I stayed here for just one evening, and when I was there I found this thing, and we think it's an art, but it might be a portal into another dimension.
I passed through it last night. It was wicked. The footprints are the opposite way. I don't know if you should be going in this direction. I've gone to the pastos.
I don't know what she's done. Do you still feel like you're you?
No.
Well, go back.
Oh, okay.
You can unwind it.
All right. But what if we keep going? That's double me. It's too much. I'm actually a little dizzy now. Zebras are uneven. That was really... I'm all right. Oh, nice cock. Look at that. Wow, that's one of the best Lawson cocks I've ever seen. What a beautiful guy. I'd hang that up in my house.
Yesterday we came up to Fukushima on a highway bus. Fairly uneventful process where you just go to Shinjuku and get on a bus and then you ride the bus.
It was uneventful for you, but it was 4 more hours of riding on a bus in addition to my job, which was 4 hours of riding on a bus prior to that. I'm done with buses for the weekend.
So we rode the bus up, and the reason we took the bus is basically just to save money over the cost of riding the bullet train. It takes a little bit longer, but we kind of had time yesterday as opposed to money yesterday, so that's just the decision that we ended up making. And like I said, we came up to Koriyama, which is where we stayed last night, and we just stayed in a very basic business hotel. It is on the east side of Koriyama Station, which is sort of desolate right outside the station. It feels industrial and honestly a little bit on the dead side, as opposed to the west side, which was where we have walked to this morning, about a 20-minute walk to go to a bakery that Kyde had found that, interestingly enough, has been open since 1927, which
24.
is 1924, was it?
Yep.
Oh, 1920. Interestingly enough, 1924
3
is when
more
they
years
opened.
than one had previously thought.
And you were drawn there. Was it in your guidebook that you're using to plan?
I was just wandering around Google Maps and I saw this little cake. An ant is biting my leg. This little cake, I guess it's not a cake. It's called cream boksu. It's a bread. Oh my God, I'm taking first bites. It's just like a standard loaf, and then on top there's cream. They had other flavors, but I wanted to do like their claim to fame. And the picture that I saw had a lemon on top of it, and since it's summer, I was like, it'll definitely be there. But the lemon topper wasn't there. But
they had
this
some other
still
flavors
looks
too.
really
There was
good.
a matcha one, and there was something else I don't remember right now. It does just kind of look like shokupan with some like frosting on top. Is it not that sweet?
It's very creamy. It doesn't have a vanilla. It has a sugar flavor to it, not a vanilla flavor. Definitely cream. It almost looks like cheese, but it's not cheese. We've got cheese in other ways.
Definitely not cheese.
It has compounded down the inside of the bread so that it's almost half cream, half bread.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Maybe a different flavor would be more interesting.
Yeah, it's
but
not interesting. It's just like substance, kind of.
yeah, I guess that's true. But I do like that I haven't seen this anywhere else.
Yeah, and they did have other things in there that we haven't seen as well, such as, what is that thing called?
I think this is more custard than cream. This is custard.
Yeah, maybe.
I hate when custard tries to be cream.
What is the long thing called? What was cheese board? Cheese board.
Wow, the cheese board?
We've got a cheese board that is an extremely long piece of cheese bread that is extremely thin. And it looks like they have, did they hit it with a torch or something to like
mayo, and they probably did it and it just cooked in a different way
You're
in
right.
the oven.
It's mayo, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, mayo.
How are we going with the cheese board? Very crunchy. It's really greasy.
Yeah, super greasy. Like this whole bag is just
Yeah,
greased
it's like
up.
Pizza Hut greasy. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
That's what cheese does.
I like the texture,
There's a doughy part right here.
but I guess it does taste cheesy. Yeah, it's cheesy. There's definitely a cheese flavor. I don't taste the mayo. I don't know if I didn't get in there far enough.
When they called it a cheese board, that's exactly what it is. It's
Yeah.
a board of bread with cheese on it.
Yeah, they named it properly, unlike the
Cream box.
The cream box, which is actually
Custard on bread. Yeah.
And then let's
Still
see.
not disappointed with it.
Was there anything? There was actually quite a few
Oh.
things in there that were kind of interesting. There's one
Yes.
more thing.
You know, it's rare to see crepes at a bakery, so I was shocked to see this one. They've actually taken a crepe and made something that's more of a bakery item out of it. And then inside, Fukushima is known for peaches, so we'll probably have peaches down the road. I didn't expect to have them
that's
this
good.
early, but this is supposed to be like a peach yogurt crepe.
Yeah. Okay. So it's really, really, really thin. Okay.
Like
So
a crepe.
they've wrapped a crepe around something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it cream? What? It's just, there's bread in there? Who put bread in the crepe? What?
Bread inside the crepe? I don't know. Very unique. Okay, so you go deeper and you get some
Whoa.
purple stuff.
Dude, you gotta have that bite. Holy moly.
Wow. Oh my. It's
That's peach
really
all up in
strong.
your face. After the cheese, it's really exploding.
That's a really strong flavor. That's really cool.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking this is okay. I think it's weird and different. So
Now, after eating this,
this bakery's been open since 1924, and I see why.
they've got the menu is wild.
It's weird.
Like generally when you go into a bakery in Japan, they've got the things that everybody else has and then maybe one extra thing that's like, oh, that's the weird thing from this place. But this place was like 80% weird stuff.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, I don't even think I saw Shiopan in there.
There wasn't Chioban.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like pudding.
What it really needed was that lemon. If that lemon was on that box, it would have something going for it. That's all I'm saying.
But I've kind of keyed into this might be like a Jello pudding on top. It's not custard. It's not cream. It's pudding.
It needs a lemon. Or, hear me out now, some peach.
Nah, go lemon.
Katie's going to explain to you how we found out that there is a Koriyama in the prefecture of Nara, as well as the one we're in here in Fukushima.
So, as a girl from Fredericksburg, Virginia, I know that there is a Fredericksburg, Texas, and a Fredericksburg, California, multiple Fredericksburgs in America. Here in Japan, Koriyama, there could definitely be other Koriyamas outside of Fukushima Prefecture. I apparently have booked a car in Koriyama in Nara. Our car is sitting there. We are in Koriyama in Fukushima. Will we get a car today? I don't know.
The situation is that it is a 3-day weekend, and that means that car rentals are all like rented out. So we spent the last like 45 minutes or so walking around to every rental place in town trying to find out if anybody has a car available, and we keep getting no's and no's and no's. So it's a little stressful because we have a hotel we have to go to tonight that is essentially only accessible via car and is not refundable. And the car rental place that we were supposed to get the car from in Nara, but their location here, there's like nobody there. Like they didn't open, it never opened. So we never got to talk to anybody there. So it's all like, Anyways, the good news is
We've got a car.
Eventually, we found a car.
We went to 4 or 5 different rental places. Most of them told us we totally can't do anything for you on this 3-day weekend, but we did get 2 offers, one for a van that was more expensive than this car, and we went for the cheaper car. Eric, we gotta have like a good name for this car, like white lining. I'm going white lining on this.
Takai.
All right, Takai. Yeah.
So it turns out Takai was twice as expensive because we rented him like the day of instead of like booking in advance.
Yeah.
So we ended up spending.
What it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But we at least aren't going to have the rest of the weekend get totally screwed up.
And I've got a place I'm going to take you that hopefully it'll help you calm down.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Let's go.
夕暮れに立つ背中を目指しても届かないよたどってきた道がもう見えないけど
The real talk? What the fuck is happening with this music? It's kind of just, she's kind of screaming into the thing and she might have a good voice, but like she's just not at the right moment in her whatever, and it is so loud. So loud. I don't know how the friends we're going to find here are coping with this. We've come to a farm. I'm here to show Eric something fun that he could be doing, but I don't know where to go, and none of the signage really helped me very much. I stared at a big map for a while, and I did not see the animal of our dreams, nor did I see the place that they say that animal lives.
I can see a pony right now.
That's not the one. It's not the one. Come on. What you got there?
I got a bunny. I'm going to do some usampo, which is like a play on words. It's like usagi. And then sanpo, walking with the usagi. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Interested in walking. Come on. How does this work? Is this bunny broken?
Seem pretty unbroken.
Hi. Hi. Oh, okay. I'm tied up now. Katie, did we get a bad bunny?
I think you might have got a bad bunny. We should have chose the scary one.
Come on. He just wants to go any direction, but oh, what if I go over here? Will he go that way?
Yeah, a little reverse bunny psychology.
There we go. I'm kind of getting the feeling that bunnies don't do leashes.
I kind of getting the feeling that this bunny in specific isn't really into this. At the company I work at, we had to fire someone because they just didn't have the chops to do the job. This bunny does not have the chops to do this job. Like, this is, I was promised sampo and not like frightened and won't hang out with me. So I feel like this is an ill-equipped bunny. Like, there's other hippity-hopping ones out there, and this one has given up.
They've given us this snack, and he's not even into the snack. The one thing this bunny is into is sitting between my legs. This is where this bunny wants to be. I guess it feels confined. At first we thought, oh, he doesn't like the sun. So we brought him over to a shady area, and he was like still freaking out. And then as soon as I crouched down, whoop, he went into my legs again. But only my legs. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I have a fair amount. You're sampoing now.
This is a very weird bunny. No matter what I do, the opposite happens. Why does he like your nards? Like, you just go straight for him.
Can I crouch on the bunny? What happens if I crouch on the bunny?
He'll run.
I feel weird about this.
I seriously have a fear of like small animals biting me. I got bit and have lots of scars from like dogs that we owned when I was younger, and I think that really created a trauma inside of me, and I want to pick this bunny up. And I've been instructed on how you pick the bunny up, and I've seen other people pick up their bunny, but this bunny does not want to be picked up or anything. But I want to take it out to the field like other people are doing. So maybe it'll actually sampo. Got him. I'm holding him. I really didn't think I'd be able to do it. Look at it. We were about to sampo, motherfucker. Look at him go. All right, homeboy. Sampo like your life depends on it.
I think this is good.
Yay!
Come on, bunny.
I wouldn't shoot that if I were you. Bye! Got real Morton vibes.
Morton?
Yeah, I feel real Morton about this.
Who's Morton?
This rabbit.
You know, maybe we just don't know how to bunny. It could be that. It could be that this is not a beginner bunny. This is for an expert bunny handler.
Ooh, they didn't ask me for like my qualifications.
She
when
asked
I
you
came
if it
up.
was your first time, and you said
And
yeah.
I did,
so,
and
yeah,
she shouldn't have offered me this bunny.
I don't know.
The other one had red eyes and looked really dangerous, but maybe the red-eyed ones are the beginner bunnies.
Maybe we've made a bad decision, but I'm okay with this bunny. He's okay.
Yeah, Morton did fine.
He likes my nerds.
Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise.
He's okay with being pet. He's kind of chill.
Yeah, we got like 5 more minutes of this. Get out here, I'm petting him.
Give him a snack. Is he okay?
Gotta keep your hand flat. Gotta keep your hand flat. I feel like I get over this, like by the time I leave every farm, I'm over this feeling, but every time I come back, it's like, oh my god, I have to deal with that again.
I didn't know goats could make that noise.
I don't know if they're supposed to make that noise, but... Nope, that didn't work. Sorry, guys. Where'd the other one go? Here we go. It's a good goat.
Things are getting pretty nice. Wow. Look at those golden locks. Hello. Hi. I don't really have any snacks for you. Can I touch your chin? Guys, you gotta touch Bunny chin. They say, wow. You're amazing.
There's very popular ice cream at convenience stores that is in kind of this styrofoamy stuff. It's actually made out of mochi, in case you didn't know. But our food for the animals came inside of this. And that's kind of strange. Like usually they give it to you in a little pouch. So we didn't know if like they wanted to eat this. No. You have to put it in your face.
They really killed it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh no, he
And you
licked.
don't even worry about
He
it.
licked.
How do you even not worry about it? You're just like, yeah, I got this shit, I got this shit, I got this shit. I had to just pretend I was you. I got this shit, I got this shit.
I don't think he has teeth on the top. He's safe.
Dude, their face shouldn't look like that. Like, that's not what they look like. This looks like a weird mutant of a bunch of animals that got mixed up. And it's got an aggressiveness and intensity that I can't really handle right now.
It does look a bit like a bulldog.
Yeah. My hand's really gross now. But it was worth it.
Back here on the stage, the vibes have changed. It's much more appropriate. This is farm music. You know what I'm saying? Those are the right vibes. And it seems like maybe the volume has come down a lot. Like they had it so loud when we first came in, it was shocking. This Mr. Jam?
I wouldn't necessarily go that far, but it is a better mood. It's time to maze. Got a corn maze here, tomorokoshi meiro. I learned a new word today, which is maze. And we're gonna go through here. I have no idea. We've seen a picture of what it looks like from above, so maybe that's a clue on how to get out of here. I wish I hadn't seen that because I kind of have an idea, but like, it's not gonna help me at all. So I don't know why I think that. There's already a choice that needs to be made. Shit.
That you lost?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you can just Hulk smash your way through the corn. Like, I feel like, and like, we're not gonna starve. There's corn out here to eat, you know?
I haven't seen any corn that is like ready.
What are you talking about? Isn't this like what corn looks like? Look at that guy right there.
No, dude, that's not ready to eat. Is it ready to eat?
Yeah, microwave
You're
it.
usually plumper.
You know,
You got a
popcorn.
microwave with you? I don't feel that one.
All right.
No,
You drive.
Going your way, my way, your way. You can't maze together. It's gonna ruin a relationship.
It's like IKEA.
See what I told you?
Now Hulk smash through the corn.
I'm not Hulk smashing through the corn.
They've given us this fan because it's like 1,000 degrees outside. And got a map here. That's what this looks like from above, apparently. I think we're in her face because that's the only place that would be this opened. Is this the face?
No, there's a lot of open stuff down here, and I think this is where you start.
Yeah, so then like we went up and now we're in the face.
I think we're just in here.
Nah, man, look at that's an eye. That's a mouth.
He was right, we were in the face.
And now we're in this squiggle.
We're in like an ear or like a hair piece. I think it's a bean.
Yeah, dude, her name is Zundamon.
Zundamon, like the edamame thing. Ah, like
From
Sendai, yeah. This is really helpful. Like that really narrows down what I'm supposed to do here. If you wanted to know what it smells like here, it smells like warm watermelon. It's a really strange smell for a cornfield, but it's really nice. This feels like cheating, however.
I usually don't really like these things where you just like wander around out in the heat trying to figure your way out. But because it's given you a map and you have some context clues, figure out where you're at, like how can I get through this with some problem solving and some brain power. It's not just like random turn here, there and go back and turn here and go back. You're actually like trying to solve something using this cool little map that they've got. So this has actually been quite fun. And I think we've about come to the end because we're entering the arm.
That was pretty quick. And in all honesty, yeah, like when I came in, I was like, we're just gonna wander around till we figure it out. But I like having the map. I like being the navigator of the corn. It was easy and fun and like didn't take you forever and wandering around aimlessly. So something good about this one. A quick wander through Google Maps has landed us at a restaurant that is just looking like heaven right now. It's karage, so fried chicken, and it comes in 4 different kinds on your plate. There is salt, curry mayo, Korean style spiciness, and then just your regular karage with the teishoku, so you get rice and soup and a little salad. I'm just stunned. Just this little wander, and now I'm sitting with this in front of me, and it looks amazing. And like little old ladies back there making it, and this is prime time teishoku.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Ooh, which one? Probably the curry.
Jump in, baby.
Oh, okay. It's not as crunchy as I thought it would be. Like I can tell just from picking it up, the breading isn't like crunchy on the outside. Got a dark meat bird. Curry tastes good. Got the mayo, a little bit of spice on the top. I guess that's paprika. And it's a moist bird. It's still very hot. I will regret the bite that I just took for the rest of the day based on how burnt my tongue is. Quite good. I think I like a good crunch. When I think about karaage, I think crunch, but this is teaching me they know karaage better than I do, and it's still delightful.
The one I'm most excited for is the Korean chicken, because Korean chicken, like the flavoring they put on it is usually like incredible. So I'm gonna do exactly what Kyde did and eat the super hot chicken. Came out like a second ago. Yeah, wow, it's actually unique tasting too. It's not just the normal Korean chicken. They've done something else to it. Maybe there's like shoga in it. Like there's more ginger flavor in this. Ooh, it's spicy. But you're right, it isn't crunchy at all. It's like I don't want to say soggy because that sounds like it has a negative connotation. It's more moist.
Curry was the best.
I can't believe that was 900 yen per plate. It's really cheap, dude.
Oh man, we were supposed to get charged the weekend price. Man, we saved
Were
50
we supposed
yen
to get
each.
charged more?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it was supposed to be 50 yen more because it was on the weekend, but we got the weekday price. Got hooked up on
Well,
that.
maybe it's because you went in there and you told her it was the best karaage you've ever had.
Well, maybe. Yeah,
You
I
sweetened
straight
the
up
pot.
told her, like, in Japan, that's some of the best karaage I've had. And curry was definitely the best for me out of all of the flavors.
I knew what I would like. I liked the Korean one best. Yeah. The other two did have a little more crunch to them on the outside because they weren't quite as wet as
Yeah.
the two that we tried on camera.
It's-
But they still were fairly moist.
Yes. I would highly recommend this if you're in wherever we are right now. I would come here.
Fukushima.
It's very pinpointed. We've come to, hold on. We've come to Sukagawa, the home of Ultraman.
I don't know much about Ultraman, but apparently in the Ultraman universe, there's someplace called Nebula M78, and it says that it is Sukagawa's sister city. It's like a zillion light years away. Usually it's like, you know, Eugene, Oregon. In this case, it's like, you know, on the other side of the galaxy.
I didn't necessarily come for Ultraman, I just saw something cool in the guidebook. I love Godzilla, and I love being around big statues of Godzilla and Godzilla adjacent type things. This behind me is Red King, and I never knew who this was, but we were drawn to come and see this statue, which turns out to be in a community center that they have here in Sukagawa, and the guy definitely makes me feel happy. The teeth are amazing. We read the little sign to learn more about him, and it turns out that he has no special powers, but he uses his brute force to take care of business, ramming people and throwing rocks at them. So I feel like this is my guy, like spirit animal if I've ever seen one.
I have a quiz for you. How tall is he?
45 meters, you told me like
Wow.
7 times. You're like, wow, he's 45 meters. Hey, Katie, you should tell him he's 45 meters. Like you told me, so I just waited for you to bring it up. Tall boys, gosh. Mad props to Japan for giving a city, if a creator comes from it, giving that city the ability to just blow it out of proportion. You gotta see this guy. Like, he's huge and on the chair. Like, show the whole body. He's amazing. And there are tons of benches along the main thoroughfare, and each bench has a different character. They really just jump in as far as you can to immerse people in a world in a fun way. And this guy is just awesome. I'm not sure what his name is though. We should find out. Turns out his name is Pigumon. He doesn't really look like a pig to me. Got a little bit of the nose, but still, he's got his own vibe.
About 10 feet away from Pigumon, we've got this. And I don't know what part of the Ultraman universe these girls are in. Like, you know, I said earlier I'm not an expert, but it is a different vibe. He's giving some flowers. You've got Pigumon down there, and then this like 45-meter tall dinosaur thing, like destroying things with his body. And then here are your flowers. Is this canon?
I know it's all about Ultraman, but I'm in it for the monsters. I love all the monsters. Every single one of them I look at and I'm like, who came up with this idea? What kind of craziness is this monster getting up to? How does he like to party? I bet you he likes to party. Yeah, I'm a monster person. This is utterly adorable, but at the Shiakusho, which is the city hall, they have like all of the parking labeled for the different areas, so you can get back to your car in this confusing parking lot, which you did struggle, honestly. We are in the Pigamon parking, yes!
The next move is going to be apparently about an hour drive, and might require Katie to have a wardrobe change.
Yeah, it could be that difficult. We'll see. We'll see.
You've been looking forward to driving. Are you enjoying the driving?
This is going awesome. I definitely miss driving. I think I haven't driven since we were in America.
Yeah.
So that was not a year ago, but
Getting close.
getting very close, because I was there until October. But yeah, I love driving. I don't necessarily think I'm good at it, but I really love it.
You haven't killed us, so you could be worse.
It's a strong yet on that.
Yeah.
I haven't investigated all the features of the car. There are a lot of features, a lot of tech on the steering wheel and stuff going on, but the analog things that you're so used to touching and using, the gear shift is just strange. Like, up and down doesn't really do anything, it just gets angry at you. You have to shift to the right to put it in neutral, right and up for reverse, or right and down for drive. And then you're sitting here going, where's park? How do I park? I can't put it up to the top, it does nothing. There's a park button. That feels so weird. Do other cars have this? I do not like it very much.
It doesn't look rewarding.
It doesn't look rewarding, like I'm frickin' home.
Dunk.
Let me put it in drive. Whee! But this is rewarding! Okay, make a U-turn. Sometimes you're driving down the road, and then you just see a marble cock. Perhaps even 5 of them. What the fuck is this? And it's just like on the road. This is super prevalent. I don't even know how to start. It's just a cave. Or it's like not just a cave. I just don't know much about the cave. It looks cool on the inside. The outside looks nondescript, like we're going into a hut of some sort. But there's a cave inside there. Shall we? Was it bad?
Yeah. So the situation with the cave, and I can tell you a little bit of information, is that there are two, kind of, I know more about a different cave, but there's 2 major cave systems that are up in this part of Fukushima. We've come up in the mountains, basically, but towards the ocean, not towards the mountains of central Honshu. So in these 2 cave systems, there is one that's like kind of like a normal cave system, which is when we're doing, I don't expect it to be like wild and crazy, but the other cave system, we don't have the equipment for. I was looking up on like the Google reviews, like we should maybe do this one, but there's like videos on the Google reviews of people like wading through deep water inside of this deep cave system, and it's like super cold inside, and they're like, you got to bring like waterproof shoes, and you have to have a headlamp, and you can't carry anything in your hands because you'll drop it. And we were not prepared for that level of adventure.
So we have not gone to that cave.
We have not. We've gone to the normal cave. So we're going to do some caving. But what I would like to do at some point is come back up and do this other extreme cave, because it, like, based on what I saw, looks awesome. So let's explore not the awesome cave. I mean, maybe it's awesome, I don't know, but not the adventurous cave. We don't need to change your pants to see this cave as far as I'm aware.
But after seeing this pamphlet, I have high expectations. Might need to change your panties.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
They just seem like they really had an amazing time.
Hold it up so I can B-roll it.
Is it not worth? Don't embarrass me. Don't put it in there if it's not funny.
It not being funny is the funny part.
No.
Pay attention. Just pay attention.
That's pretty intense.
I don't do caves well. I enjoy them, but I am too big for, well, everything. But in this case, I'm too big for caves. Can I even stand next to Katie?
It says that there's an exploration course, but it says that not recommended are sandals.
You are wearing sandals.
Yeah, should I just do it anyways? Or at least like go to the point where I'm like, nah, these sandals won't work. I also look a little bit like this dude. Turns out that they have another cash register here in the cave where you have to pay another 300 yen to go on the exploration course. I asked the man, are my shoes okay? He gave me the thumbs up. I asked, is my skirt okay? He gave me the thumbs up. I asked, is my bag okay? He gave me the thumbs up. 3 thumbs up, and I totally think it's worth paying for and going in here to the adventure course. So far, it looks amazingly beautiful in comparison to what I saw down the regular course. Let's keep going.
Coming through this little cave, I really have got a duck. You can see how low Katie has to go just to go, and I'm quite a lot bigger than she is.
And we're not in the small part. He showed me like a picture where you're really gonna have to get down, dude. I don't think we're gonna get wet, but we're gonna have to get down.
There's one little spot where I can stand, and get my head not up in the rocks. There's a little bit of room, but there was also a sign that said that bats live in this cave. So before I had this light out, I was looking up in this hole, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be okay, because what if there's a squeaky little flying guy?
Face to face with a bat.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of just unsettling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna touch the water?
Yeah. So in the other cave that we were thinking about going to, you will get into the water. So I wanted to feel how frigid this is. Here we go. Oh my god, dude, I don't know if we can do it. It's so cold. I don't know about another cave and actually getting in that water. You'd have to turn your brain off to cold. It's really cold. Found a spot that Eric might not fit through.
Really? Am I allowed to touch the formations? Bro. No big deal.
You're a pretty big deal in that tight spot. Oh, it gets cooler.
This would be tricky if you were girthy.
Indiana Jones vibes. But you're gonna freaking duck walk this. Whack. Yeah, I had to duck walk the whole thing. Wow. Mining is not a career for you.
No. Astronaut and mining off the list. I wouldn't fit in space or under the earth. I'm more of a surface dweller.
We've exited the adventure area, and there's a little alcove that you can go into that has a lot of stairs. In one of the areas, you can push little buttons to turn on lights because they turn off automatically. So down there, I control the cave. That felt pretty good. You want to push one?
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it was here. Wow, it looks like bones.
Remember when we were at...
Was I supposed to not do that? Is it
Oh,
okay?
it was just like, it was
I
on my
wanna
ear.
eat it.
You remember when we were at the farm earlier, and we had this like skin thing that had the rabbit food inside of it.
Skin thing?
Yeah, it was like a skin thing. It was like a
like
little
a
case,
little
a little edible
holder,
case.
yeah.
And we gave it to a goat, and the goat was like crunch, 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 crunch. Well, they use the same thing for
people food.
People food. So these are ice cream bars that they sell. It's like really common stuff. We got it in the gift shop of the cave. So it's got ice cream and chocolate, and then the outside is this. It's basically the cone of an ice cream, but it's just wrapped around the entire thing so that it doesn't really melt on you and stuff. It's actually really genius if you think about this.
What's cone made out of?
This is an ice cream burrito.
What's American cone made out of?
Ice cream cone, I don't know.
We've never asked this question, but I did find out that this is mochi.
Oh?
It's made from rice. But no idea what American ones are made out of.
So the cave itself, amazing. I really thought going in that it was going to be
Boring.
a sterile kind of like pretty looking with lights type thing. And some of it was, but getting on to go on that little adventure course, there is still infrastructure there. So you're not just like in a cave that doesn't have any design to it, but you are definitely squeezing through places.
You are interacting with that cave.
Yeah, you are part of that cave. It makes me happy we came to this one rather than the more adventurous one, not having the correct gear. I think it would suck to go to the other one and not have the right gear, and then like, you know what I mean? Like you're getting your shoes are all getting all muddy and stuff, and it's not the right shoes, and like you could be wearing Tevas or something that are like built for that, and be freezing their nuts off in that water. Like we made the right decision, but I do want to go to the other one. The other one sounds like it would be a hell of an adventure.
Yeah.
But it'll be for another trip, another time that we come up here.
Future video.
But we definitely are happy that we went through what we just went through.
Yeah, that was awesome. When I
Yeah.
sat down here, I was exhausted. I didn't realize like how much effort I was putting in to get through that cave. And then when I sat down here with the ice cream, I was like, this is well deserved.
And we're sitting up here, like I said, we came up in the mountains, and like this view that we've got going down the valley and everything. This is very picturesque. It's a really cool experience.
You remember when this morning got fucked up?
With
It
the
ended
car.
with this.
It did. I told you, it always works out.
All of our timing
Always
would have been
works.
different.
Mhm.
We might not have even come here. The only reason we came here is because things got messed up. We might not have come here.
Told you, it always works out. It's difficult to express this wall at the parking lot of the cave is disorienting. When you look up at it, it feels like it's like falling over on you kind of, and it makes you kind of like there's something about the angles and maybe the way the light is setting or just the mass of it. It's just such a large object that your brain can't comprehend it, but it throws you back a little bit, even though there's no wind or anything. It's not like it's actually throwing you back. It's just this illusion. Illusions, Michael. God, I'm old. We had a wonderful drive through the Fukushima countryside, and something that's striking me is just how beautiful it is driving through Fukushima. This time of year specifically, it's super, super green. Lots of mountains, lots of the places where rice is grown, rice paddies. Sorry, I'm really tired right now. And it's just been actually quite wonderful to just drive around with the windows down and just hear all of nature and feel all of nature. When you live inside of Tokyo, sometimes you feel like you need that, and it has definitely delivered. We've driven down into Fukushima City, which is a city that sits kind of in a bowl with a bunch of mountains around it. I've only ever seen it from above. You can see down into the city. The reason that we've come down into the city is because they are famous for gyoza, which is like dumplings, basically like fried dumplings. And they're...
I'm sorry, but dumpling is not the right word to me. Like,
I don't know
when
how...
I think dumpling, I think like chicken noodle soup dumpling.
Yeah, like Chinese, like pot stickers, I guess. Maybe is that the right
pot
word?
stickers
Something like
is
that.
better. That translates better for me.
So the city is famous for them, and there are quite a few different places that have them, but we needed to find a place that is kind of open late. But in our book, there was a place that is open late and has an interesting looking variety. So we've come over and written our name on this extremely long list.
It's the longest wait list I've ever seen.
We're going to be waiting over an hour, easily.
Oh yeah.
And we are right at the end of the list, and then they crossed off the rest of the list, and they're like, there's no more people that we can accept. So we're in by like the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, and I had to write the hotel and be like, hey, what's the latest we can check in? And I let them know that we're standing in line waiting for gyoza, and they gave us like an extra hour and a half.
So what's strange about this is that usually when you wait for a restaurant, you stand in like a tidy little line.
And they've got like
And
maybe
they've got,
seats,
like,
and everybody slowly
maybe some
migrates
seats,
their
everybody
seats.
scoots over or whatever. This is just chaos. Everybody's like sitting on the ground in a parking lot across the street from this place.
Yeah,
it's really bizarre.
really
Very
unusual.
You would never see something like this in Tokyo. I'm not trying to call the people here country bumpkins, but this is a different vibe, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
To see Japanese people just like sitting on the ground is kind of abnormal for us. But we can eat naka, baby. It is tomorrow, and as you can see, we're not eating gyoza now, but we're going to talk about the gyoza. And the reason that we don't have video of us talking about the gyoza is because when we went in, we were one of the last groups to go in, and the place was still quite crowded. And you're not sitting at a table with another customer, but the dude next to us was using our condiments. That's how close you were sitting. There wasn't room for his own condiments, so he was just like taking off our thing. So it becomes kind of awkward when there's a bunch of people in there and they're, you know, trying to dip their gyoza on, and you're like sitting there trying to film and stuff. So sometimes it's just not comfortable. And then by the time everybody left, because we were like the last people to leave because we were one of the last people to go in, they were trying to close and go home. So we didn't really have time to discuss the gyoza in a way that we normally would have. However, it was a good gyoza.
Okay, you feel it was a good gyoza. That's cool. I don't disagree. I have some thoughts about my experience. I had waited since Tuesday when we bought the guidebook. Yesterday was Saturday, so it was 4 days of waiting for this gyoza. I was psyched after I saw it on the guidebook, so I was really interested in having this gyoza. And then we waited in line for 2 hours almost to have the gyoza. So the anticipation level was very, very high. I will say that the gyoza, it was good. I kind of expected it to be a little more flavorful, but the skin was crunchy and nice, and that was the selling point of the gyoza. So that was lovely. Very much enjoyed that. But by the time we got into the place, they couldn't offer us half of the menu.
Yeah, there was no rice.
There was no rice. There was no
gyoza.
edamame. It was just like, oh, so we waited 2 hours for a reduced experience. So that's my feeling about how things went last night.
Yeah, so I said the gyoza is good, but I think gyoza has a ceiling on how good it can be.
Ooh.
And I don't think that ceiling is a 2 hour wait.
Eric Klein, why didn't you tell me that?
Yeah. Because, well, I was hoping they were going to blow my mind. But
And
I found
I was
out.
hoping that the line would go faster, too.
Yeah, and it went faster than it looked based on the line of the people that were on the list. The list was crazy, but like
Yeah.
half the people just abandoned it because it takes so long.
Yeah, they came out and they would cross off like 2 names and then somebody would go in. So the line was moving faster, or the list was moving faster than expected, but yeah.
So we had the yaki gyoza, which was their speciality, and then we also had some steamed gyoza. Did you even try the steamed gyoza? It was better.
It was better.
Yeah. I noticed that they had given us a mixture of like the gyoza dipping sauce. I don't know what to call it when
usually
you say
make
it like.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't know what the combined thing, but it's usually vinegar, soy sauce, and rayu, which is like a spicy oil. They make it for you there. Like, it's all prepared. You could change it because like the things are on the table, but like you kind of want to go with what the chef recommends. And I felt like it was really vinegary, but I think you like it really vinegary.
I do like it really vinegary. I had no complaints about how it was going.
And the vinegary thing was even more strong with the steamed gyoza versus the grilled gyoza.
Interesting.
Yeah. But the fillings were like normal. Like, it felt like leaned a little heavy on vegetables versus meat. I'm fine with that. The experience was like, it was fine. It was just, I just don't know if any gyoza is worth 2 hours waiting in line. Like, even the Emperor's gyoza isn't going to be at that level. Of note, there's a downstairs like bar area that you walk through when you go in, and then you go upstairs and you sit on like was it tatami? It was tatami, right?
Yeah.
And
so we had to take our shoes
take
off.
our shoes off and sit down at these low tables. And then when you want to order, when you're upstairs, you go to a telephone.
And the telephone is outside of the unshoed area, so you have to put shoes on again to use the telephone.
To call and be like, yeah, this is my gyoza order.
Yes.
And you're like talking to the people downstairs. Yeah, it was a little bit, I've never seen this. I've never seen an ordering process quite like this before.
Yeah.
But it was a interesting aspect.
Definitely an interesting experience. Fukushima gyoza, which Fukushima is known for, I'd try it again for sure and go to another shop.
Yeah,
but
I think the trick is not a 3-day weekend, not a Saturday night.
And realize when you should cut it off. Because you looked at me and you were like, is it worth it? And I was like, yeah, because I was really psyched about it.
The thing is if you get to a point where it's like, you go, okay, we've been waiting 45 minutes. Is this really worth it? But now you want to go find something else. Is it really, you know what I mean? And then it's like, you could have just waited for the gyoza.
Yeah. So.
By the time you find some place, we paid for parking, blah, 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 blah. Like round and round and round you go. So anyway, yeah, no, I mean, it was, I'm glad we tried it, but we didn't get any rice and that bummed me out. That's kind of the situation.
We got gyoza.
Did get gyoza. A lot of gyoza.
Yeah.
How many? 30?
Yeah, 30, yes.
That's all right. We should go back and explore the city of Fukushima at some point, though. That's not on the agenda, right?
No.
For this trip? All right.
Outskirts.
All right.
Outskirts only.
All right, we'll pick up with some more outskirts tomorrow. Tomorrow being today. It's kind of confusing saying that.
Yeah.
It is almost the end of the show time, which means we have to promote the Patreon and thank everybody over at Patreon for helping us make these videos.
Thank you.
If you want to help us continue making videos, check us out over at Patreon, where you can get early access to new videos, you get your name in the credits, you can get a postcard handwritten and printed by Kyde, and usually those videos have a little QR code on them as well. And you can scan the QR code and get a little bit of background information to the photo that is on the postcard. We really go deep with this. It's like a postcard with a bonus video.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody who gets these already, make sure you're scanning those QR codes.
It's not just bullshit that got printed on there. Like, we're actually making effort. You should check that out.
It's also not a virus, I swear. Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good way to really just scan
Ruin
your
the world.
biggest supporters.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, thanks to everybody for helping us out on Patreon. And
super appreciated.
We've also got a bunch of social media stuff down in the comments. You can click and follow us on Blue Sky and Twitter and Twitch and all that kind of stuff. So we have those things as well.
I don't know what most of those mean.
You know what most of those mean. No, Twitter. I said Twitter, didn't I? We don't have a Twitter. We have a Blue Sky.
You said a Blue Sky and a Twitter.
Yeah, I know. We have a Blue Sky and a Twitch, not a Twitter. Screw Twitter. Twitter's a mess.
What is Squitter?
And we also have a Squitter.
That smudges on the lens. I don't know if that matters.
It probably doesn't make a difference.
Why would they do this? Is it actually a comma that they got down there, or did they somehow shift the apostrophe down? Is it a mastermind who really wanted to destroy me, or somebody who just doesn't know what a comma is?
You're not being fair. You remember this? That there was a disaster in this prefecture.
And shook up all the punctuation.
All the punctuation fell. Let's give them a pass.
Okay. Too soon? A little bit of like past meets future. It's really strange because I think about the Ultraman universe being kind of the past, but it looks more like it's talking about the future. But the past I'm talking about, oh god, this is really bad. I got bit by something on my leg. But yeah, that wasn't really helping.
Whoa, the camera is all wet.
Why is the camera all wet?
I don't know.
Gross.
Yeah, that is strange. Oh, you know what it is? It's condensation.
What?
It's because the cave was super humid and cold.
Wouldn't it be on more of the camera?
And then, no, because the glass of the lens. Like the glass of the lens like makes it like act weird. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you know when you walk out of a cave and you're wearing glasses and your glasses go all hazy?
But that was all splash.
I think it's just because it had like dried out, like, you know, and because it was on the bottom part. Trust me.
Splash. Trust me. Eric, I'm just gonna pop it off the top like usual.
Okay.
Because that's how I roll. These videos would not be made possible by any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it's over. Curry was the best.